dive headfirst into the tumultuous world of international trade relations, where Brexit continues to stir the waters. The ripples of Brexit are felt far and wide, with businesses at the forefront of this seismic shift. The urgency for stronger ties between the UK and EU has never been more apparent. Enter the British Chambers of Commerce, or BCC for short, a leading voice in this complex dialogue. Recently, they reached out to Chancellor Jeremy Hunt with a clear message: the status quo isn't working. The BCC's trade survey offers a stark perspective. Many UK firms are feeling the pinch, finding that the post-Brexit trade and cooperation agreement hasn't quite lived up to expectations. The promise of business growth remains elusive, and a sense of dissatisfaction is palpable. But the BCC isn't just about highlighting problems, they're advocating for solutions too. They're pushing for pragmatic changes to alleviate the operational burdens companies are facing today. With businesses feeling the strain, the BCC is pushing for pragmatic changes. But what are these changes, and how can they facilitate smoother transitions for businesses? The BCC isn't just raising alarm bells, they're proposing solutions. Let's delve into what they're suggesting. The British Chambers of Commerce, or the BCC, is advocating for a series of changes designed to alleviate operational burdens on companies. At the heart of their proposal is a reform in business rates. The BCC believes that a transformation of the current system could potentially ease the financial strain on businesses, particularly smaller and medium-sized enterprises that are often hit the hardest. In addition, the BCC is suggesting a reassessment of the VAT tax threshold. They argue that by increasing the VAT threshold, more businesses could benefit from the cash flow advantage of not having to pay VAT. This could potentially lead to increased investment and growth within those businesses, contributing positively to the overall economy. Yet financial reforms are just one part of the puzzle. The BCC is also advocating for greater clarity on impending regulations, specifically those concerning physical checks for imports. The lack of clear information has led to a sense of uncertainty among businesses, increasing operational difficulties. The BCC argues that by providing clear and detailed guidelines, the government could help businesses navigate this new landscape more efficiently. The BCC's proposed solutions are not just about mitigating the challenges of the present, but also about building a stronger, more resilient business sector for the future. They believe that through these reforms, businesses could better adapt to the new post-Brexit reality, fostering a more robust and dynamic economy. These proposals, if implemented, could significantly ease the post-Brexit transition for businesses. But will the government listen? The ball is now in the government's court. How they respond could shape the future of the UK's economy. The government thus far has remained silent on the British Chambers of Commerce's proposals. This silence is not uncommon in political circles, but it does leave businesses and economists in a state of suspense. The potential outcomes of this situation are as varied as they are significant. If the government chooses to implement the BCC's suggestions, it could mark a turning point in post-Brexit Britain. By alleviating operational burdens and making pragmatic changes, the government could facilitate smoother transitions for businesses, leading to a more robust and resilient economy. Businesses would likely see this as a positive step, a sign that their concerns are being heard and addressed. On the other hand, if the government chooses to ignore the BCC's proposals, it could lead to increased tensions. Businesses may feel neglected, and this could result in a slowdown in economic activities. The ripple effects of this decision could be far-reaching, potentially impacting job creation and economic growth. The BCC has emphasised the potential for collaboration between the UK and the EU. This is a crucial point. The UK's relationship with the EU is at a crossroads, and the decisions made now will have long-term implications. A strengthened relationship could open up new opportunities for trade and cooperation, while a strained relationship could lead to missed opportunities and increased economic uncertainty. Regardless of the government's decision, the potential for change is undeniable. The BCC's proposals have sparked a conversation about the future of the UK's economy, a conversation that will continue to evolve and shape the economic landscape. Only time will tell how this economic chess game will play out. For now, businesses and economists alike watch and wait. In this ever-changing world of international trade relations, staying informed is key. We've delved into the fallout from Brexit, explored the British Chambers of Commerce's pragmatic solutions, and considered the government's response and potential outcomes. The impacts of these events reach far beyond the borders of the United Kingdom, influencing global economic trends and policies. It's clear that the situation is fluid, with new developments occurring frequently. The BCC's advocacy for operational ease and reform in business rates and the government's response, or lack thereof, could shape the future of many businesses. The impending regulations on physical checks for imports is another area of concern that could have significant implications. We encourage you to keep an eye on these developments, understand their potential impact on the global economy, and consider what they might mean for your own economic interests. Knowledge is power, and in the world of economics, it's the power to anticipate and adapt to change. Stay in the loop with us for more analysis on important economic events. Remember to hit that subscribe button for more insights and updates. Together, we'll navigate the world of economics.